explain paleo to somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the paleo diet?
Yeah, so the paleo diet really encourages you to eat an anti-inflammatory diet. So there are a lot of foods that will cause inflammation, cause gut issue. I was a chronic like heartburn, acid reflux struggler. My doctor diagnosed me with GERD and said, like take these pills for the rest of your life, and that's the only way you're going to be able to eat. And I realized through like doing an elimination diet that it was actually some key food groups that were making me have this massive acid reflux every time I ate. And those were like gluten, grains, sugar, and highly processed things. I didn't even know about the paleo diet at the time. I just started to like avoid these things. But as I started to like, search the internet for recipes with like not having gluten and not having sugar, I happened upon the paleo diet. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, this kind of is where I think I need to be. And then I started like following it and really thinking about, not using too many seed oils, not using refined sugar in my diet, and soy and legumes. And I find that when I eat that way, I am my best self. Like I feel good. I don't have acid reflux. I have high energy and all this kind of stuff. So I say I'm paleo-ish because like traditional Caribbean food has all the things I just mentioned. And I am at my core a Guyanese Caribbean person. And so I flex a little here and there, right? Like sometimes when I'm feeling really good, I'm like, wow, I feel so good. Let me see if I could eat this thing and how I'll feel. So here and there I flex and try to figure out because
You got to experiment a little, right?
food, you got to flex, right? You got to be able to try different things. So that's kind of the paleo diet. There's lots of information on it. There's like a paleodiet.com where you can read about all the rules. There's some people who follow it very strictly and don't deviate. And then there are people like me who are like 80% of the time I'm paleo, 20% of the time I'm eating what I want.
So what is specifically cheating for a traditional paleo diet then? Like, what is the big no-nos?
Yeah, so the big no-nos are no grains, so no wheat, corn, rice, no legumes, so beans, peas, all that stuff out the window, no dairy, and no refined sugar. So those are like the four main things that you try to avoid when you're doing paleo.